Vic Fire, Swan Hill Captain, message.
Swan Hill Captain, then.
Roger, Vic Fire. How many tankers are paid to drive to Swan Hill?
Swan Hill Captain, we've got Swan Hill, we've got air support, and also Lake Boga.
Yeah, Roger, Vic Fire. I can see a huge amount of smoke in the area. Make tankers 3 at this stage.
Roger, make tankers 3.
Vic Fire, Swan Hill tanker sending out code 1 to Trouble 5 Parsons Road, Swan Hill.
Roger, Swan Hill tanker is on Andrew Parsons' property with a huge plume of smoke near Bryan's Road, approximately 200 to 300 metres, started by a header.
Roger that, Vic Fire.
Gotcha, and tanker 1, are you turning out?
Yep, we are on our way.
Roger, it's on Andrew Parsons' property and it was started via header.
To that.
Swan Hill Captain, Vic Fire message. Swan Hill Captain, Vic Fire message. Swan Hill Captain, Vic Fire message.
Swan Hill Captain, you calling me?
Affirmative. It looks like we've inadvertently made tankers 5 on this event. Do you want us to cancel the extra 2 tankers or leave them coming?
No, Vic Fire, leave them coming. Mark Swan Hill FCV code 1 for the event.
Roger, Swan Hill FCV.
Vic Fire, Swan Hill FCV.
Swan Hill FCV, Sam.
Yeah, Roger. 5 grand channel 345 for the event.
Roger, Swan Hill FCV, 5 grand channel 345.
Vic Fire, Lake Boga tanker, responding code 1 to Parsons Road, Swan Hill.
Roger, Lake Boga tanker. The caller's advised that it's a civil fire also near Bryan's Road on Andrew Parsons' property. 200 to 300 metres and growing. It was started by a header. There's surrounding crops around, but it's not near any buildings. Best entry is to come down Parsons Road, and there's a gate in the middle of the paddock.
Yeah, Roger, Vic Fire.
Vic Fire, Swan Hill, slip on turning out code 1.
Roger, Swan Hill, slip on.
Vic Fire, we're in South Tanker.
We're in South Tanker, Sen.
We're in South Tanker is turning out to a grass fire on Parsons Road.
Roger, we're in South Tanker. It's on Andrew Parsons' property, also near Bryan's Road. Fire's around 200 to 300 metres and growing, started by a header. There's surrounding crops around, but it's not near any buildings. So best entry down Parsons Road, and there's a gate in the middle of the paddock.
Vic Fire, Swan Hill tanker message.
Swan Hill tanker, Sam.
Fire is the confirmed going grass fire.
Roger, Swan Hill tanker, confirmed growing grass fire.
Vic Fire, Swan Hill FCV message.
Swan Hill FCV, Sam.
Yeah, look, Vic Fire, just probably page another 2 brigades and make tankers 7.
Roger, an additional 2 tankers in total, so make tanker 7.
Yeah, Roger that, Vic Fire. It's just a reasonable amount of bit of wind in the area there and a fairly large amount of crop. Thank you for calling Vic Fire.
Better for tanker 10.
We're going to the Parsons Road fire.
Roger, Bever for tanker. We've got make tanker 7 on this one. It's an Andrew Parsons property near Bryan's Road, believed to be started by a header. Come down Parsons Road and there's a gate in the middle of the paddock for your access.
Yep, no problem. I'm only on 1 crew.
Roger.
Vic Fire, Lake Boga pumper.
Lake Boga pumper 10.
Yeah, Vic Fire, just permission to talk direct to control the Pearson control point.
Don't have a control point set up at this stage.
Roger that. Just wondering if they needed the pumper as a fill point.
Roger, to you, Swan Hill FCV and Swan Hill Captain.
Yeah, Roger, Vic Fire. Mark Swan Hill SCV now on scene, now known as Swan Hill Control. Yeah, and out to Lake Boga. If they can bring the pumper up, set it up on the channel on the Swan Hill Donald Road, it'll be fine, thanks.
Roger, out to you, Lake Boga pumper.
Yeah, Roger that. Vic Fire, Lake Boga pumper turning out. Scrub fire.
Roger, Lake Boga pumper.
Vic Fire, Swan Hill tanker.
Swan Hill tanker 10.
Tanker on scene, now going to channel 345, just for your information, growing grass fire.
Roger, Swan Hill tanker.
Ocean tanker on scene.
Roger, Ocean tanker, 5 grand channel 345.
Vic Fire, Swan Hill Control, word back.
Swan Hill Control 10.
Roger, Vic Fire, word back from Captain Turner, grass and scrub fire, Parsons Road, not yet under control, burning in a southeasterly direction, possibly about 100 acres at this stage.
Roger, Swan Hill Control, we're back from Captain Turner, grass and scrub fire, not yet under control, spinning in a southeasterly direction, possibly 100 acres in this stage.
Yeah, correct, Vic Fire.
Ops off the brakes then, you go ahead.
Vic Fire, Lake Boga tanker on scene, and now changing to 5 grand channel 345.
Roger, Lake Boga tanker.
Big Fire, Swan Hill, Big Line, now on scene and turning to fire channel 345.
Roger, Swan Hill, slip on.
Big Fire, Helitac 334 is airborne Sea Lake.
Roger, Helitac 334. We've got an event at Parsons Road, Swan Hill, grass and scrub fire not yet under control. They've requested MAC tanker 7. The fire is believed to be about 100 acres in size.
3-4, Roger, I'll come back to you with an ETA. At this stage it'll be approximately 05 past the hour.
Roger, fire ground channel 345, just remember to book on scene with us.
345, Roger that.
Big Fire, Swan Hill control message.
Swan Hill control 10.
Roger, Big Fire, we're going to need big police out here to close the Swan Hill Donald Road off because of poor visibility and fire trucks in the area.
Yeah, okay, Swan Hill control, just your information, Helitac 334 is en route. Should be, ETA is 5 past the hour. And we've also had a request from the RDO to get activation of 2 extra bombers from Oyen.
Roger that. Thanks, Big Fire.
Big Fire 334 request.
Helitac 334 send.
4, just request the fire ground channel, please.
There's fire ground channel 345.
345, thank you.
Big Fire, Swan Hill control.
Swan Hill control send.
Roger, Big Fire. Lost it over the Swan Hill Donald Road. Make additional tankers 8, make tankers 15.
Okay, Swan Hill control, make tankers 15.
Big Fire, Beverford Ultralight.
Beverford Ultralight send.
Big Fire, Beverford Ultralight is turning out to grass fire, Parsons Road, Swan Hill.
Roger, Beverford Ultralight.
Big Fire, ultimate tanker.
Ultimate tanker send.
Big Fire, ultimate tanker, turning out to grass scrub fire, Parsons Road, Swan Hill. Crew will follow.
Roger, ultimate tanker. Fire's quite significant. We've got to make tankers 15 on this one.
Remember, Big Fire.
Big Fire, Lake Burger Pumper on scene, switching to fire ground channel 345.
Roger, Lake Burger Pumper.
Big Fire, Swan Hill control message.
Swan Hill control send.
Roger, we've got a fire on both sides of the road here. We're really going to need to get police out here to close this road off. It's going to get dangerous really quickly for us.
Yeah, Roger, we've notified them. We'll see what we can do about getting them there any quicker.
Big Fire, Warren South Tanker.
Warren South tanker send.
Warren South Tanker is now on scene.
Roger, Warren South tankers. Fire ground channel figures 345.
Roger that, Big Fire.
Big Fire, lower tanker.
Lower tanker send.
Lower tanker just waiting on more members.
Roger, lower tanker.
That was Welbert tanker. Welbert.
Yeah, affirmative.
Big Fire 90 West tanker turning out to assist with grass fire on Parsons Road.
Roger, 90 West tankers not yet under control. We're back. Proceed code 1. Part of make tankers 15.
Big Fire, this is Triangle tanker turning out to assist grass and scrub fire Parsons Lane, Swan Hill.
Roger, Triangle tanker. It's not yet under control. We're back. You may proceed code 1. Part of make tankers 15.
Roger that.
Big Fire, Warning South Captain.
Warren South Captain send.
Warning South Captain's going direct.
Roger, Warren South Captain.
Big Fire, this is Beverford Tanker.
Beverford tanker send.
Big Fire, Beverford Tanker is on scene at Parsons Road Fire.
Roger, Beverford tanker. You can change to fire ground channel 345.
Roger, 345, thank you.
Fire, Lake Charm Tanker.
Lake Charm tanker send.
Lake Charm Tanker turning out with a crew of 3 to this fire at Swan Hill.
Roger, Lake Charm tanker. It's grass and scrub fire not yet under control. As part of make tankers 15. You may proceed code 1.
Big Fire, this is Bosham tanker turning out, picking up 3 crew on the way to the Swan Hill fire.
Roger, Bosham tanker. They're not yet under control. We're back. You can proceed code 1.
Thank you.
Big Fire, wait your tanker.
Wait your tanker send.
Tanker's leaving station to go to fire Parsons Road.
Roger, wait your tanker. It's not yet under control. We're back. You may proceed code 1.
Big Fire's Swan Hill control message.
Swan Hill control send.
Righto, we need to get DMOs out here to the water fill point, which is on the Swan Hill Donald Road, to do radiator work on these tankers because they're driving through a unharvested paddock and the radiators look like they're going to get full of wheat.
Yeah, we'll get Swan Hill control. Can you just say again the name of that road?
Ultralights on scene, Parsons Road. Can we have fire channel, please?
Affirmative, Beverford Ultralights, fire ground channel 345.
Yeah, Big Fire, Swan Hill control. It's on the Swan Hill Donald Road. There's a number 9 channel on the Swan Hill Donald Road there where the pumpers are filling these tankers up. And we need to get need to get the DMOs to be there so they can clean these radios on these trucks when they're filling for water tanks.
Okay.
Well, tanker to Big Fire.
Lava tanker Sam.
Only has one member here. Do you wish to send the truck?
Stand by out to use Swan Hill Control. Lava tanker can proceed, but they only have one member. Are you happy for them to proceed?
Yeah, Big Fire, send them. We've got extra members here.
Roger, out to you. Lava tanker, do you copy?
Lava tanker, copy that. Lava tanker's leaving the shed now.
Roger, Lava tanker, you proceed code 1 if you're able to. There's not yet under control. We're back on this event.
Murray Downs 1 and Murray Downs 2 are en route.
Roger, Murray Downs 1 and 2.
Big Fire, Warren 8 South, Captain's on scene.
Roger, Warren in South. Captain, that's Fireground Channel figures 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, affirmative.
Big Fire, Swan Hill Control, word back.
Swan Hill Control, Sam.
Roger. Oh, stop. We slow down. Whoa. Roger, Big Fire, sorry, mate. Word back from Captain Turner. Grass and scrub fire. Parsons Road not yet under control. Size approximately now 500 acres and growing and burning in a southeasterly direction.
Roger, Swan Hill Control. We're back from Captain Turner. Grass and scrub fire still not yet under control. The size is now 500 acres and growing and burning in a southeasterly direction.
Big Fire, Swan Hill Control.
Swan Hill Control, Sam.
Swan Hill Control. Can you just give us a quick heads up of how many tankers on fire at Swan Hill?
Yeah, Roger, Swan Hill Control. We've still met the mate tankers 15. Just waiting on Quambatook tanker, I believe, at this stage to turn out.
Roger, Vic Fire. We're going to need to put an emergency warning out. Swan Hill Donald Road, Backboga Road, Bushy Road and Parsons Road because we've still got fire not yet under control.
Okay, Swan Hill Control. I caught Swan Hill Donald Road and Parsons Road. Can you say again the third road you mentioned that you required the emergency warning for?
Yeah, it's Backboga Road and Bushy Road. B-U-S-H-Y.
Yeah, Roger, we'll pass that on for you.
Roger that. And if you've got an ops manager or something like that sitting at Swan Hill there, you better send him my way.
Roger.
And further to that, Big Fire, we've had a wind change on our fire front here, and it's now burning in a westerly direction at approximately 300 metre front.
Roger, Swan Hill Control. Take that as a sit rep from Captain Turner. You've got a wind change on the fire front burning in a westerly direction. It's around a 300 metre front.
Turning out to fire at Parsons Road, Swan Hill.
Roger, Quambatook tankers, part of a mate tankers 15. You may proceed code 1 as they're not yet under control. We're back on this event.
Swan Hill Control, Ganawara Group Officer Lay. We're turning out an STV to go up to help with our trucks. Swan Hill Control, this is Cale. Murray Downs 2 and Murray Downs 1 are now on scene at the corner of Backboga Road on the Donald Road. Whereabouts would you like us to head?
Yeah, Murray Downs, tankers 1 and 2, big fire message. Murray Downs 1, there's nothing heard.
Yeah, send.
Yeah, Swan Hill Control. I was just trying to raise Murray Downs to advise them of the fireground channel. Just for your information while I've got you on the radio, I've had a call from a member on the fireground. He said the truck needs to come in through the double gates on Bryans Road, just past the airport. I'm not sure which truck they're referring to.
Yeah, sorry, Big Fire. We missed all that last transaction. Can you just repeat things?
Yeah, Roger. I was just originally trying to raise Murray Downs to advise them of the fireground channel. We've just also had a call from a member on the fireground who said the truck needs to come through the double gates on Bryans Road, just past the airport. I'm just not 100% sure, given how many trucks we've got en route, of which one they were referring to.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Big Fire. We've fired way past that point there now. It's jumped. We've still got fire burning considerably well in the northern sector, but I've got trouble trying to pull up in the southern sector as well. So, fireground channel 345, UHF channel 1818.
I just want to have control. It's UHF channel of 1818 also.
And Big Fire, OO
Carson.
OO responding to the fire at Donald Swan Hill Road.
Roger, okay. Just for information, not sure if you're aware that we've had a request for an emergency warning to be sent out for this event. I'm not 100% sure if the RDO is called in at this stage for that.
Roger that, Big Fire. Big Fire, Ultimate Tanker.
Ultimate Tanker 10.
Big Fire, Ultimate Tanker on scene at Parsons Road.
Roger, Ultimate Tanker, you can change the fireground channel figures 3, 4, 5.
Big Fire, Training Tanker turning out to Stubble Fire at Parsons Road, Swan Hill, code 1, crew of 5.
Roger, Crane Tanker, not yet under control. We're back on this event. You can proceed code 1.
Yeah, Roger, Big Fire, all copies.
Big Fire, QSCV, turning out Code 1 to a grass and scrub fire, Swan Hill, Donald Road, 2 up.
Roger, QSCV, same for you, not yet in control, we're back, you may proceed Code 1.
Roger, Big Fire, all copy.
Big Fire, motion tanker.
Motion tanker, send.
Look, we're just approaching the Donald Swan Hill Road. Let me know what the fireground channel is, please.
Roger, motion tanker, it's fireground channel 345, I'll mark you on scene now.
Big Fire, could you notify controller that Qantas tanker is driver only? I will need some crew when we get to fireground.
Roger, Qantas tanker out to you, Swan Hill Control, did you copy?
Yeah, copy, thanks, Big Fire.
Roger.
Big Fire 90 West Tanker now on scene.
Roger, 99 West Tanker, fireground channel, figures 345.
Copy that.
Big Fire, Swan Hill Control message.
Swan Hill Control, send.
Yeah, Roger, Big Fire, just ETA for the extra 2 heli tack out of Linga, thanks.
Stand by, Swan Hill Control. Swan Hill Control, Big Fire message.
No, Big Fire said.
Swan Hill Control, apologies. The bombers have advised they won't be attending because the wind direction is too strong and in the wrong direction, so they won't be able to attend. As far as I'm aware, the Helitac 334 is still en route.
Roger, thanks that, Big Fire. Mark Helitac 334 now, it's actually on scene, been on scene for a little while.
Right. Swan Hill Control, just while I've got you there as well, stand by.
Big Fire, OK, all on scene.
Roger, OK, and Officer Kale, Big Fire message. The Swan Hill Control, you can disregard to stand by if you're still standing by.
Big Fire, this is Pineangle Tanker on scene.
Roger, Pineangle Tanker, you've got a fireground channel 345.
Roger that.
Roger, out to you, level tanker, send.
Tanker now got a crew of 4 and on scene. Go to...
Negative lower tanker, it's fireground channel 345.
345, thank you.
Big Fire, Waitry Tanker on scene.
Roger, Waitry Tanker, fireground channel 345.
Big Fire, Swan Hill Control, word back.
Swan Hill Control, send.
Roger, Big Fire, word back from Swan Hill Captain, grass and scrub fire not yet under control, burning in a southwesterly direction now, approximately 700 to 800 acres.
Roger, Swan Hill Control, we're back from Swan Hill Captain, grass and scrub fire, still not yet under control. Now it's burning in a southwesterly direction, around 700 to 800 acres in size.
Thanks, Big Fire.
Big Fire, Firebird 308.
Firebird 308, send.
Yeah, Big Fire, Firebird 308, Helitac 346 are en route to the Swan Hill fire. We're going to be 30-40 minutes, I would suggest, before we get there. If you've got a fireground channel and any other info that we can just look at en route.
Yeah, affirmative, Firebird 308. That's yourselves and Helitac 346 en route with an ETA of 30 to 40 minutes. They've got a fireground channel running there of 345. Just if you can book on scene when you're above. The latest information that we've got for this event indicated that the wind change has occurred. It's now burning in a southwesterly direction around 700 to 800 acres.
Cover your southwesterly wind change, 700-800 acres, and fireground at 345. We'll remain on 502 until we get up there and transfer across. 50308, thanks.
Yeah, affirmative.
Big Fire, 50305, correction 308.
Firebird 308, go ahead.
Yeah, Big Fire, just an update for on-scene time. We go 30-40 minutes. It's going to be close to the 50-55 for the headwinds. If you can pass that on, we did give that to operator previously.
Roger, so it's 50 to 55 minutes ETA due to the headwind.
Affirmative. Big Fire, 308.
Roger. Swan Hill Control, Big Fire message. Swan Hill Control, Big Fire message. Swan Hill Control, Big Fire message. Swan Hill Control, Big Fire message.
Big Fire, Qantas tanker on scene, switching to channel 345.
Roger, Convatuk tanker. Swan Hill Control, Big Fire message. Swan Hill Control not heard.
Big Fire, train tanker on scene and changing to fireground channel 345.
Roger, crane tanker.
Big Fire, Sunraysia Group Officer.
Sunraysia Group Officer, send.
Yeah, Big Fire, I've had a request from the RDO to page out the Sunraysia Group FOV to the grass and scrub fire at Swan Hill. Could you send a page out to the Sunraysia Group FOV?
Roger, and that was so it was the Sunraysia Group FOV. to go to the Swan Hill fire there.
Yeah, that's affirmative.
And what code do you require them to attend?
They've requested code 1.
Roger.
Big Fire Operations Officer Gardner, mobile to District 18, headquarters.
Roger.
X-Ray SCV on scene, Swan Hill Fire.
Roger, Kuznets FCV.
Big Fire, Swan Hill Control, word back.
Swan Hill Control, send.
Roger, Big Fire, word back from Captain Turner, Grass and Scrub Fire, Parsons Road, Swan Hill, not yet under control. Burning in a southwesterly direction, approximately 800 acres.
Yeah, Roger, Swan Hill Control, word back from Captain Turner, Grass and Scrub Fire, still not yet under control, burning in a southwesterly direction. Can you say again all further? There's a bit of background chatter.
Yeah, Roger, thanks, Big Fire. Thank you.
Swan Hill Control, I believe there was some further on that, about how big the fire was.
Sorry, Big Fire, I missed them at last.
Roger, Swan Hill Control, you said it was burning in a southwesterly direction. Did you say there was a fire size or something further to that?
Yeah, approximately about 800 acres at this stage, Big Fire, and not yet under control.
Roger, Swan Hill Control.
Big Fire, Major Group FOV is code 1 to Parsons Road, Swan Hill.
Roger, Sunraysia Group FCV, it's not yet under control. We're back on this event. You may proceed, code 1.
Yeah, Roger, Big Fire, that was Sunraysia Group FOV.
Roger, Sunraysia Group FOV, it's requested from the RDO for your attendance. Roger, Bendigo Pumper, mark you in station. Other appliance calling Big Fire, say again.
Big Fire, Swan Hill Control.
Swan Hill Control, 10.
Roger, Big Fire. I need an ambulance at the Swan Hill Donald Road, number 9 Channel Water Point urgently for a member, thank you.
Roger, Swan Hill Control, need an ambulance at Swan Hill Donald Road, 9 Channel Point for a member urgently. Can you advise approximate age? Can you advise approximate age, sex and extended injuries and whether they're conscious and breathing?
I've got negative on that at this stage, Big Fire. Get them heading there and I'll try what I can to get further info for you.
Roger, Swan Hill Control.
Big Fire, Swan Hill Control, word back.
Swan Hill Control, 10.
You're Roger, Big Fire. Word back from Captain Turner. Grass and Scrub Fire, Parsons Road. Not yet under control. Mate tank is 20.
Roger, Swan Hill Control. Word back from Captain Turner. Grass and Scrub Fire. Still not yet under control. Mate tank is 20.
Correct, Big Fire.
Kahuna FCV, send. Kahuna FCV, send.
Big Fire, could you log Kahuna FCV as the Southern Sector Commander on the Swan Hill Fire, over?
Okay. Swan Hill Control, Big Fire message.
Send, Big Fire.
Swan Hill Control, just from ambulance, they're just confirming the scene is safe at the Swan Hill Donald Road, number 9 Channel Point. Is that area safe for the ambulance to arrive on scene at?
Righto, yeah, thanks, Big Fire. Yeah, no, the area is safe. Fire's burning in a westerly direction from that water point there. We've got approximately a 25-year-old female with heat exhaustion, breathing okay and conscious.
Roger, Swan Hill Control, has confirmed the ambulance is safe to go to the above point. The fire is burning westerly. It's a 25-year-old female conscious and breathing with heat exhaustion.
Yeah, correct that, Big Fire.
Big Fire Officer Gardner has arrived on scene, District 20, District 18 headquarters, Swan Hill, and been redirected to the fireground, Parsons Road.
Roger, Officer Gardner.
Big Fire, Swan Hill Control message.
Swan Hill Control, send.
Big Fire, from Swan Hill Captain, I'm going to hand the 518 radio back to Swan Hill LCF. And just sectorise this fire out here. So, future radio traffic to Swan Hill LCF, thank you.
Roger, Swan Hill Control.
Big Fire, Swan Hill LCF.
Swan Hill LCF, then.
Big Fire, message from Swan Hill LCF. Can I please have another ambulance to the Swan Hill Donald Road for heat exhaustion? Fire is not yet under control. Approximate size of 1,500 acres.
Yeah, we'll go Swan Hill LCF. We need another ambulance for heat exhaustion for the Swan Hill event. The size of the fire is now 1,500 acres. If by any chance you get any patient details, just advise us.
Copy that, Big Fire.
Big Fire Officer Gardner on scene, Parsons Road Fire.
Roger, Officer Gardner. I've got fireground channel 345.
Roger, thanks.
Big Fire, lethal tanker turning out. Strike team 2019, Parsons Road, Swan Hill.
Roger, lead fill tanker. You should assemble directly at the control point.
Roger, Swan Hill. Big Fire.
Ganawara FCV en route to the Port Donald Road fire up at Swan Hill.
Roger, Ganawara Group FCV. We're to assemble directly at the control point.
Thank you. Big Fire, Kundruk tanker leaving to form strike team 2019 at Swan Hill.
Roger, Kundruk tanker is assembled directly at the control point on Parsons Road.
Roger, Big Fire.
Big Fire, lethal tanker message.
Lead fill tanker send.
Can you tell me if we're travelling code 1 or we going code 3 to the fire at Donald Road, or Parsons Road in Swan Hill, please?
Yeah, roger. The truck team 2019 is code 1.
Thank you, Big Fire.
Big Fire, I can see a tanker.
Happens out, tanker 10.
Fire, I can see a tanker heading to fire on Parsons Road. Over.
Yeah, roger. It's part of truck team 2019. You can assemble directly at the control point.
Big Fire. Officer Kelly from District 2 on scene, Parsons Road.
Roger. We've just confirmed with that. Officer Kelly from District 2.
Officer Kelly from District 2. Do you have a fireground channel?
Yeah, affirmative. Fireground channel 345.
All copy.
Roger. Sunraysia Group FOV. It's fireground channel 345.
Roger. Big Fire, Swan Hill Control.
Swan Hill Control, Sam.
Big Fire, are you able to respond to another ambulance to this location for a 19-year-old female suffering dehydration?
Roger. Is a 19-year-old conscious and breathing, and is it a CFA member?
Affirmative to all.
Roger. And which location did you want them to assemble at?
Yeah, if they could come to the corner of Backboga Road and Parsons Road.
Roger, well, I'll let them know.
Big Fire, Mildura Rehab.
Mildura Appliance calling Big Fire. Say in your call sign.
Big Fire, Mildura Rehab.
Mildura Rehab, Sam.
Mildura Rehab out to the Swan Hill Parsons Road fire.
Roger, Mildura Rehab.
Big Fire, Swan Hill LCF.
Swan Hill LCF, Sam.
Yeah, Big Fire, can you please mark Swan Hill SES unit on scene to the fire at Swan Hill? Thank you.
Roger, confirm that was the Swan Hill SES unit is on scene. Is that correct?
That's correct. Thank you.
Roger.
Big Fire, train tanker, we've been released from Swan Hill Control and returning to station.
Roger, crane tanker.
Big Fire, Helitac 334.
Helitac 334, Sam.
34 is airborne, Swan Hill, tracking for Sea Lake. Thanks, and well done to you guys on the ground at Swan Hill.
Roger, thanks. Helitac 334.
Big Fire, 50308.
50308, Sam.
Big Fire, so your info, 50308, Helitac 331, 346 and 344 being released from the Swan Hill fire, and I'll return to their respective bases.
Roger, 50308. Just to confirm, that was Helitac 331, Helitac 346 and Helitac 341. Is that correct?
No, negative. It was 334 was the last machine, and it's going back to Sea Lake. Helitac 331, 346 and 50308 are returning to Mangalore.
Roger, we'll correct the last one, the Helitac 334 with thanks.
Confirm. That's correct, Big Fire. Thank you.
Big Fire, Bridgewater tanker in station.
Roger, Bridgewater tanker.
Big Fire, Lower tanker.
Lower tanker, Sam.
Lower tanker has been released from the fire scene at Swan Hill and is returning back to the shed.
Roger, lower tanker.
Big Fire, this is Bosham tanker.
Bosham tanker, Sam.
We've been released from the Swan Hill fire and returning back to base.
Roger, Bosham tanker. Swan Hill Control, Big Fire message. Swan Hill Control, just a message. We couldn't get in touch with the ICC, so just passing it on. New South Wales Fire Services have called us and requested, if possible, to stand down the New South Wales appliances and have them returned as soon as possible.
Yeah, Roger, I'll pass that on to the incident controller and get back to you.
Roger.
Big Fire, Swan Hill Control.
Swan Hill Control, Sam.
Yeah, Big Fire, the New South Wales tankers are being released as we speak.
Roger.
Big Fire, Swan Hill Control, message.
Swan Hill Control, send.
Yeah, Big Fire, from Swan Hill Control, just confirming that the two Murray Downs appliances have been released and are heading home.
Roger, Swan Hill Control, both Murray Downs appliances have been released and returning to station. And to the other appliance booking back in station, you clipped over your call time.
Yeah, Pyramid tanker back in station.
Roger, Pyramid Hill tanker.
Big Fire, Lower tanker back in station.
Roger, Lower tanker.
Big Fire, 99 West tanker being released from the Swan Hill fire, heading back to station.
Roger, 90 West tanker.
Big Fire, Kahuna tanker back in station.
Roger, Kahuna tanker.
Big Fire, Pyramid FCV back in station.
Roger, Pyramid FCV.
Big Fire, Pyramid Hill Papa tanker in station.
Pyramid Papa tanker send.
Big Fire, Marcus in station.
Roger.
Fire, Londonvale tanker in station.
Roger, Londonvale tanker.
Tanker in station. Big Fire, Swan Hill Control message.
Swan Hill Control, send.
Yeah, Big Fire, I've had a request if Swan Hill Police could position a unit at the corner of Werrell Street and Airport Road, Swan Hill, to avoid people coming past the roadblock, please.
Roger, can you just say those intersections again?
Yeah, Roger, Big Fire, it's at the corner of Werrell Street and Airport Road in Swan Hill.
Roger, so require police to attend at Werrell Street and Airport Road, Swan Hill, to avoid people going through the roadblock.
That's affirmative, Big Fire, thank you.
Roger.
Big Fire, Swan Hill slip on back in station.
Roger, Swan Hill slip on.
Big Fire, Quambatook tanker back in station.
Roger, Quambatook tanker.
Big Fire, Operations Officer Gardner returning to District 20.
Roger, Ops Officer Gardner, and I'll just confirm you're leaving the Swan Hill job, is that correct?
Affirmative.
Roger.
Big Fire, Warren South tanker has been released from Swan Hill Control and returning to station.
Roger, Warren South tanker.
Big Fire, Ops Officer Cale leaving the Swan Hill job.
Roger, Ops Officer Cale.
Big Fire, 99 West tanker back in station.
Roger, Canova tanker 1.
Big Fire, Kahuna tanker in station.
Roger, Kahuna tanker.
Big Fire, can you mark Kahuna FCV also in station, please?
Roger.
Big Fire, Warren South Captain.
Warren South Captain, send.
Big Fire, Warren South Captain's returning to station.
Roger.
Big Fire, Wachi tanker.
Tanker going. Big Fire, go ahead.
Big Fire, Wachi tanker returning to station.
Roger.
Big 5, Bedford Ultralight.
Ultralight, go ahead.
Big 5, Bedford Ultralight's been released from Swan Hill Control, then heading back to station.
Roger.
Big Fire, Mildura Rehab on scene, Swan Hill Fire Station.
Roger, Mildura Rehab, you're on scene at Swan Hill Station.
Big Fire, Port FCV back in station and available.
Roger, board FCV.
Big Fire, Port tanker back in station.
Roger, board tanker.
Big Fire, Ganawara FCV has been released and returning home.
Roger.
Big Fire, Leachville tanker.
Leachville tanker, send.
Leachville tanker's been released from the Swan Hill Fire and strike team 2019 returning to station.
Roger.
Big Fire, Gundruk tanker has been released from strike team 2019 and returning.
Roger, Kundruk tanker 1.
Big Fire, Rapid South tanker.
Tanker, go ahead.
Big Fire, we've been released from Parsons Fire up near Swan Hill and we're on our way home.
Roger.
Big Fire, Sandy Lake tanker is returning to station.
Roger, Sandy Lake tanker.
Big Fire, this is McCorner tanker, released from the Swan Hill Fire and returning to station.
McCorner tanker.
Big Fire, Sunraysia Group FOV has been released and is returning to station.
Roger, Sunraysia Group FCV.
Yeah, correction, Big Fire, that was FOV.
Roger, just realised that. Sorry, I'll mark it accordingly.
Big Fire, Warren South tanker.
Warren South tanker, send.
Warren South tanker is now in station.
Roger, Warren South tanker.
Big 5, Bedford Ultralight's now back in station.
Roger, Bedford Ultralight.
Big Fire, Wachi tanker.
Wachi tanker, send.
Wachi tanker back in station.
Roger, Wachi tanker.
Big Fire, Inglewood tanker back in station.
Roger, Inglewood tanker.
Fire, Lake Boga pumper.
Lake Boga pumper, send.
In station.
Roger, Lake Boga pumper.
Big Fire, Operations Officer Gardner in station.
Roger, Operations Officer Gardner.
Big Fire, Ganawara FCV in station.
Roger, Ganawara FCV.
Big Fire, Bedford tankers back in station.
Roger, Bedford tanker.
Station, thanks. Big Fire, Ultimate tanker back in station.
Roger, Ultimate tanker.
Big Fire, this is Fenton's Creek tanker, just returned to station.
Roger, Fenton's Creek tanker.
Big Fire, Sandy Lake tanker in station.
Roger, Sandy Lake tanker.
Big Fire, Mildura Rehab.
Mildura Appliance calling, sorry, Mr. Call sign.
Big Fire, Mildura Rehab has been released from Swan Hill and returning.
Roger, Mildura Rehab.
Big Fire, Rapid South tanker back in station.
Roger, Rapid South tanker.
Big Fire, this is Swan Hill LCS.
Swan Hill LCS, send.
Yeah, Big Fire, I've got a sit rep from Swan Hill Captain, re the fire,
from Parsons Road.
Roger, go ahead.
The captain says that it's still contained. They have scaled back to a nighttime crew, but they will be there for a while blacking out.
Roger, Swan Hill LCF. We've still got it not yet under control. We're back. Did you want me to take it as a grassland scrub fire under control?
Roger to that. It is under control.
Roger, Swan Hill LCF from Swan Hill Captain, grassland scrub fire under control. The fire is contained. They've scaled back to the nighttime crew. You'll be on scene for some time blacking out.
Roger to that. Thank you, Victor.
Big Fire, Kundra. Tanker back in station.
Roger, Kundra, tanker.
Big Fire, McCorner, tanker in station.
Roger, McCorner, tanker.